Pod Chef. Pod Chef. You're listening to Pod Chef. When I say pod, y'all say chef. Pod Chef. You're listening to Pod Chef. That's a podcast about Top Chef, and that's a broadcast. It's on TV, and you can watch it. They got 23 seasons, that's a lot, kid. But you can skip those. We do recaps about the whole show. I'm talking food, yo, and some other stuff. Yeah. You're now listening to Pod Chef, the official podcast of the TV show Top Chef, with your hosts, Brian, Jamal, and Reaves. And I only said their first names because I don't know everyone's last name, and I'm trying to be polite. Now enjoy the show.
Welcome to Pod Chef, the official Top Chef podcast. I'm your host, Jamal. With me, as always, my co-host, Reaves. Say what's up.
What's up, people? Back again to do the cooking show.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you who are guessing, you were like, but are they really back? Yeah. Three episodes in a row. I think we're back.
Yeah, I think we're back. Doing the show.
I think the show's back.
I think it's consistent. We're doing the thing that we consistently do, which is old episodes.
Yeah.
Of a show that people barely watch anymore.
Yeah, and I just want to address it right now. I got a lot of flack for some of the clips from the last episode where I talked about drinking coffee with honey and salt. And to my haters, I just want to say, die. That's my message to my haters.
If we could just for 1 second speak directly to Jamal's haters out there.
Yeah.
I would just say, like, piss off.
Hey, haters, pass away.
Pass away, other side of the street.
Also, I can tell by your teeth you're not drinking coffee with salt and honey. So you're kind of giving the game away. Like, I can tell by looking at you.
Now, I don't want to, dig into your trauma.
Sure you do.
But I have missed the comments that you got on this because you said it to me in passing and whatever episode 2.
And you were kind to just go with it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I didn't make a judgment, and that's what I was hoping for the rest of the world to do. And then people were like, "Oh, why don't you go dip your coffee cup in the ocean? Then you like it so salty," and that hurt.
Yeah, because whenever you're putting salt in food, you just use the ocean as the salt source. That's what we do.
So that hurt. Someone did a joke about Welcome to Wakanda, but it was coffee grain based. I didn't like it.
I don't like that.
I didn't like it.
I don't fully get it. But it
Neither did I.
Feels offensive, I think, is maybe what they were going for.
I think they did something like, the best part of waking up is Wakanda in your cup. And I was like, I don't get how that ties in. That seems to be a different problem you have with me.
Yeah.
That's not tied to the coffee per se.
Has Wakanda been weaponized? I'm out on this. That's
we can talk about it after. We don't have to talk about it now. I don't want it on the record because then it's going to get into our algorithm, and the next thing you know, the AI makes a chapter called Wakanda, and next thing you know, we got a bunch of people watching that we don't want watching.
And we're trying
consuming the podcast that we don't want consuming the podcast.
Exactly. And we've tried very hard to, drive our audience towards normalcy.
Yeah.
And no matter we have a lot of very nice fans, but we just always seem to court in some way some niche groups of people that don't align with our beliefs, how we respect feet, things like that.
Yeah.
And yet they won't leave. We can't.
They won't go away. They won't leave. They won't go away. They ignore protective orders that we have to protect ourselves and our families when we're shopping in local grocery stores, because we sometimes have said names of stores that then people can triangulate where we live. So, yeah, to my haters, I'm going to keep being me. That's what I find to be the thing that bothers the haters the most is when you just keep being you. So I'm going to keep being me. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to keep drinking my coffee the way I like my coffee. And you drink your coffee the way you like your coffee. Okay? Maybe they'll give you an award for it.
Speaking of awards. So, I don't know, last year maybe, I think we reviewed the James Beard Award, listened to a couple of clips, and pitched that we should be writers or on the writing staff for this, and it would significantly improve
massively
the jokes, the connections, just like the overall show would elevate a lot with brains like ours.
The social media mentions, the clips, the engagement.
Totally. And it went down well. We heard nothing from them. But you know what? I've seen a couple of changes this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that was last year. We reviewed it. Yep. It was, I mean, to be honest, a real shit show. It was like watching some child's version of an award show being thrown together. Where was the in memoriam? Where were the red carpet with the interviews? Where were all the funny jokes you get at the Oscars? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. You got none of that.
I hate when I miss the Oscars and then the next day on like public transportation, people are then doing the jokes and I'm like, you guys weren't funny yesterday. What happened?
How did you get funny? And it's just
how'd you become so funny? And then they say Oscars and I go, oh, they're doing Oscar jokes. I missed the Oscars again.
That's where I hear all the best bits. And so James Beard Award 2025, nothing. We punched it up, made it good, and told them hire us. They didn't hire us. However, they have made some improvements. So this year, they have a host, and the host did a monologue.
Idea. That's our idea.
This is our ideas. And who is the host this year? It's freaking Gail.
That was our idea.
It's freaking Gail, man. Like, these are our ideas.
This is literally what we said on the podcast. So this is proof now. Someone up there is watching the podcast quietly and taking some of our bits.
We know you're out
some of
there.
Our ideas.
It's okay.
This is why we can't get in the writer's room anymore because they blocked us out after they took all of our good ideas.
Yeah. They locked it so then we're on the street so they can come in with, a big ear, little horn, and hear all our ideas and write them down for the show. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm just happy they're out there. I'm happy the show is better. That's all I care about.
Yep.
So, though it is better, there are still improvements to be made.
Of course.
So today, we're going to give a little listen to the opening monologue.
This is good. This is a good idea.
That Gail did. And we're going to show those that are listening, because we know you're listening, James Beard Award producers, we'll show you what would happen if you'd actually let us come in to help form this monologue and this opening.
Yeah. And I want to say, for everyone who's watching along with us, this is our first watch as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you're seeing how the sausage is made a little bit here. Like, how this stuff comes about in a writer's room. This is like the real writer's room now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want me to start?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Welcome to the 36th annual James Beard.
Well, before we start here, let's fast forward to 37 minutes because there's about 40 minutes of nothing. By the way, Gregory's doing he's doing the red carpet. Great idea, like Gregory. But all we want here, we want to see this lovely
vodka and their Terra dinnerware. And our official
it's almost like
partner,
someone's party music a little bit there.
Official destination partner, Choose Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Host, Illinois Restaurant Association. And now, Please welcome your host, Gail Simmons.
Wow, it is a great looking room. Good evening, everyone.
Okay,
Welcome.
pause it.
Okay, right there. Missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity. I like starting with flattery, saying things like, "Oh, this is a great looking room."
Mm-hmm.
Great, authentic, feels great. My punch up is you gotta come on with energy.
Oh, yeah. She did just saunter out a little bit.
Yes, saunter out. Just start screaming immediately. Say something like, "Hey, what's up, you cocksuckers?" Something like that, you know? What are we doing here? 2026. We're still alive, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Because that gets the audience like, oh, this is going to be not like last year's James Beard Awards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I am ready to have fun. I'm ready to laugh. And what is she going to say next?
Yeah. So I agree with you. That's the energy we need. She did just come out kind of like, almost like at a dinner party. This isn't a dinner party, right?
No.
It's an award show.
It's an award show now.
Let's have a party. All right, let's keep going.
Welcome to this year's James Beard Restaurant and Chef Awards. Tonight, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the James Beard Foundation. And it also happens to be, I swear I'm still 16, but the 20th anniversary of Top Chef.
Let me stop right there.
Yeah.
I swear I'm still 16. Not sure why we chose that number. Of all the ages you could be for the room full of people.
It is. Yeah. If we're going to pick a number,
I say start at 18.
Start at 18 or go really young.
Oh, yeah. So I swear I'm 7.
Yeah. I swear I'm still 6 months old.
Yeah.
Swear I'm a little star still in the sky, waiting to be born.
I'm still in the womb, but this is the 25th anniversary of such and such, right? So
can I tell you what I think happened here? I think she reversed it. I think it's the 20th anniversary of Top Chef. I swear I'm still 16 is that kind of sequences the joke. I think she just flipped it.
I kind of feel like she should have been like, it's the 20th anniversary of James Beard Awards, or as I call it, 2 marriage cycles. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Keep going on that train of you starting us off by saying, "Hey, motherfuckers, I'm here."
Well, I think it's exactly, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I think you start with that of like, and I don't know Gail's marriage history. I think she's been happily married for a long time, but this audience doesn't know that.
Yeah, but she's doing a character right
exactly.
Now. This is not actual Gail. This is like hosting an award show Gail. She can say whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah, it's the 20th anniversary of Top Chef, but for me, it's the 20th anniversary of my 5th divorce.
Yeah,
pause for laughter.
Pause for laughter. Long pause. Put long pause for laughter.
Yes.
Because it's going to crush. And people are like, wait a minute, she's not divorced. And then that, again, getting the social media mentions going, getting people talking. Well, what does she mean by this joke? Have people talk about that for weeks after the show's over.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's wild. Was not on the bingo card, as they say. I can still remember my very first James Beard Awards in the year 2000. I was there as Jeffrey Steingarten's assistant and his +1 from Vogue magazine as he was inducted into the who's who of food and beverage. And now, 26 years later, I am so honored.
Mm-hmm.
I think she starts in 2000.
Yep.
And then she fast forwards to 26 years later.
Gives us no meat in between.
I think you just need a little bit of meat in between. Maybe after the 2000 comment, you say something like, "Oh, and then a year later, 9/11 happened," and then you fast forward, and you can mention Benghazi after that if you want to do that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to 26 years later.
Talk about Muammar Gaddafi if you want.
Mm-hmm. Just hit the things that people
Hit the highlights.
were like,
yeah.
Yes, we remember.
Oh, I'm following along the timeline now,
Mhm.
right? And mention COVID. How do you not mention COVID?
Oh
during
my
that?
gosh.
Some
It's
point in
all
time.
people want to bring up all the time in entertainment. It's not like it's something that's whitewashed from history that they never want to speak about.
We went from chef hats to chef masks, and that was during COVID.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Hold for long pause.
To be hosting the ceremony tonight. So, you're hydrated, you have...
I want to say something about this. So this was not our idea. We did not say, can we get 3 versions of Gail up here? The real Gail, 2 podiums, and then 2 backdrops that are also showing the same thing, which should have been more spaced out. I feel like you have one of these James Beard Award projections in the middle, and then you have another one off to the left of the stage.
Yes.
To change the picture. I don't think you put both of them back there.
I think if you're going to have the split, and what Jamal is referring to for those not watching on TV, is Gail is in the center of the stage. There's 2 very large screens behind her projecting the same image of her on stage, along with 2 podiums on either side. And then there's a space
straight
in the middle
on
for her to come out. Yes. I think if you're going to leave the space, you fill it with a DJ.
Yes. Yes.
And he can start hitting some audio drops, things like that. You know, wah wah wee wah,
wah wah wee wah,
$1 million. I don't know, Night at Roxbury music.
Yeah, all the hits.
Yeah,
but I don't like this stage design. This was not our idea. This is an original from James
Some
Beard.
water? I thought I'd start things off by asking, have you dined with us before?
Now, why was that funny?
So, people like it when you are playful.
Okay, that's
and when you are
playful.
familiar. So and you know what? I don't hate this setup. I don't hate it. She's setting it up as like, I'm going to make this big analogy, and it's like as if I am the waiter here or the hostess, and this is our restaurant. I like it. I get where we're going.
Okay.
It's familiar.
Okay. All right.
There should be a note that I want to share with you before you start ordering. I'm sure you're aware that our most popular item on the menu this evening tonight is indeed a medallion.
Okay, this is pause.
Okay.
This is where I get very worried and concerned.
Walk me through it.
Because this ceremony is all about giving out medallions. And now she is talking about a fictional restaurant in which they serve medallions. This is going to confuse people in the audience.
Especially since most of the people in the audience might go up and get a medallion, and then they might be like, do I eat this?
Yes. That's my concern.
Am I supposed to eat this? Because there's a whole restaurant thing earlier that made it sound like we eat the medallion. Because I've never seen someone hold on to their James Beard Award medallion.
That's true.
Only ever seen them accept it and then it's gone.
And it's gone. Where is it going? Maybe in their tummy. Now they're real sick. Maybe what can happen is the DJ can pop in here and he can do a don't eat those medallions or something like that. Choo, 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 choo.
Maybe find a song real fast that says don't eat it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
shine bright like a medallion.
We only make a few of them every year, and we can only prepare 1 order per category. So, as they are also quite small in size, if you're into shared plates, feel free to share with your team. Otherwise, I encourage and suggest that you enjoy your medallion all for yourself. Nevertheless, we do have some...
I see what she was going for there. Share plates, will top us medallions. I think there's a moment there to say, but if you're like me and you came to the restaurant hungry, don't share what you ordered. Don't let anyone else reach over to your plate and take a fry.
This is for me. I ordered it. I'm hungry as hell.
Yeah. Don't let anyone else take the item off the menu that you ordered, that we brought for you.
And actually, I order things that are specific to my diet.
Yeah.
So I can't have anyone else's food. So when you're eating my food, it's like you all get to eat double the food and I have negative food because I can't even eat your food.
How amazing would it be if she did this very seriously into the camera?
Incredible
Single
seasonal
shot.
items on the dessert menu this evening. So, in all seriousness, I hope that every single person who worked their asses off to make it to this room know that there are a lot of you. And whether or not you take home a medallion, make sure to leave room at the end of the night. You all deserve to savor the sweetness of being nominated for a 2026 James Beard Award. Congratulations.
Now, I see this as a big thing. When you get nominated but you don't win, is it still carry the same weight?
Well, I don't think you get anything. But you do get to say it all the time. Because whenever they're on Top Chef, they say James Beard
love
Award
saying
nominees.
it.
Yeah, they love their nominees. It's hard to get the winners, but the nominees, they get them all over the place.
Like in this episode, someone was a nominee but then won. And they actually were on the show as a special chef. So it's like, is that the upgrade that happens? If you just get nominated, you're asked to be on the show as a contestant. But if you win, you're actually asked to be on the show as like a guest judge or something.
I think you're on the right path. It's possible that, listen, Top Chef scouts, they might come to the James Beard Award and they're just looking through the loser section and they're like, hey, you lost, but you can come on this cooking show, all right?
Looking for someone to say yes.
Want to live in a hotel in like the middle of nowhere for a couple of months?
Going to be sequestered?
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as
when do we start roasting people in the audience?
Okay, this is what I was going to get to.
Because this is what my instinct. If I came out here, I'm saying, put the house lights up. They don't get to hide.
100%.
That's how I'm starting. I'm saying, put the house lights up for a second. I want to see which one of these so-called chefs are here tonight. Who actually accepted the invite? Oh, Mario Batali's here. Hey, thank you. Talk to you. We talked through lawyers. That's a good bit.
Yeah.
Right? That's a good bit, right?
Whereas she was like, just like, she make some reference and she'd be like, talk about like Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. She's like,
yeah,
where's Wolfgang? Is he here? She's like looking out. She's like, where is he? Where is he? There he is.
There
you
is.
are.
And
he's shaking
Can't
his
hide
head
from
like,
me.
oh no, I can't. She's got me.
With his new teeth.
Yeah, with his new
Just
teeth. His
shaking his
dentures
head.
fall out. Maybe that's something there.
I can see you, Wolfgang, those shiny ass teeth, right? You're getting people like kind of uncomfortable. Like, oh no, the Roastmeister showed up. Get long. I thought I was just here to be patted on the back for my cooking. No, we're gonna take the piss out of you now.
Yeah, this is where you start digging in on all the chefs that people already know that are kind of low hanging fruit. Yeah.
Now we say this now, right? And we're saying this as an idea and it's out there in the world. And we saw what happened last year. We said that they should have an award show with a monologue. And now we're saying next year that you should roast. If in 2027 they have a comic come out and start roasting, it is proof that someone at Bravo or James Beard or whatever is watching this and taking our ideas.
Yeah.
It's proof.
I think like Gail let's give Gail some credit here. She is good enough that I think she could do it. Like she truly could pull it off. So it's you just need like couple 3 geniuses who love Top Chef to come in.
Yeah.
I mean, we can knock out a couple of jokes about some chefs in like a day. Before lunch, you got your thing written.
Tom couldn't make it. His scarf was hungry. It's scarfing down food. Get it?
Yes. See? Everyone laughs. Everyone loves that shit.
Hilarious.
The bar's low already.
Heck yeah.
See, this is where icons are made. Back in 1991, a few relative unknowns won their first awards. Chefs like Wolfgang Puck, Nancy Silverton, Emeril Lagasse and Rick Bayless. Yes, and
This is a setup for you praise them and then you roast them.
Yeah, exactly. Where's Wolfgang? Wow.
Yeah.
And it's all like, you are one of the most talented.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. And then you really just take
Yeah.
them down. That's how they do it. The most brilliant hosts do it that way.
Emeril Lagasse, been a New Orleans legend for so long. The humidity didn't water down any of your food. Amazing stuff. Really good stuff, right? You build them up and you just give them a little kick.
most of them are here tonight. Since then, the James Beard Award-winning chefs have become household names. Chefs like
That was
Grant
the opening.
Atkins, David Chang, Masha Mabeli.
Okay. Classic bit for the Oscars. You start talking about the great actors that are there, and then you name someone who's not a great actor. At the end. It's such this is the part where you just end this on everyone knows this person's not a great chef.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if she does it.
Marcus Samuelsson, Bobby Flay, and Chicago's own Stephanie Izard.
Nope. Went full serious.
I mean,
Full
I think
serious.
maybe cut down the number of people. You do 2 or 3 tops, and then you end with and Brett,
my
from
daughter,
season 11.
Yeah.
Of Top Chef.
Or like my son and my son.
Yeah.
Or it's something playful that's like, oh, that's not really a great chef.
And those who are already established went on to even greater glory after winning their awards too. Dominique Crenn won Best New Chef West in 2018, and now she is the first woman in the U.S. with 3 Michelin stars.
Three Michelin stars, but still doesn't have AAA, right? Just put something else underneath there, right?
Yeah. And then DJ, don't eat those stars.
and then it does something like
Yeah.
I first met Kwame Onwuachi on Top Chef, a young buck, and he won Rising Star in 2019. His restaurant, Tatiana, was in 2023 named the New York Times #1 restaurant in New York. Not bad.
Okay, this is our first shot of the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm looking through here, God, I don't recognize anyone. I'm not picking up anyone's face.
You don't need to reinvent the wheel here.
Yeah.
Do what the Oscars does. Put your stars in the front.
Yeah.
Put your sound editing engineers all the way in the back. We do not want to look at them. Yes, they're
Andrew
talented.
Zimmerman, I can't tell.
Oh, yeah. Who cares what that genius looks like? Let's put Timothy Chalamet in the front row next to Daniel Everyday Lewis. We know what these people are. Whether they're nominated or not is completely irrelevant.
Yep. Also, why are people wearing tuxes? Is that a thing? At the James Beard, you're supposed to wear a tux? Is it like the Oscars of the food industry?
Yeah. It's a real dress-up event, which, in the beginning, you see the red carpet. There are people that have some fun stuff, but this is the time you can go wild with it. You can wear some real crazy shit. Who is the Lady Gaga that's going to show up in a bunch of meat? And isn't that appropriate?
Yeah. That would actually be too appropriate for this setting.
This all leads to the question: who are the icons who will be anointed tonight? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's start the show.
Okay. Pause. So this is fine. Obviously, we punched up a lot. We made it an actual monologue versus whatever this was. God bless you, Gail. You did great, but you didn't have the support that you needed.
Nope.
I think what this needs at the very end is something to really set up the show, right? It's a show. It's not just some fucking jerk off. We're going to give people a bunch of medallions that they're going to choke on later, okay?
You think a musical number?
And I can set it up perfectly. So she goes, all right, let's start the show. And then everyone claps, and then out comes Kermit the Frog. And Kermit says, Gail, we got a problem. She's like, so-and-so, I don't know, someone can't show up. Like, someone's not here. Like, I don't know, Emerald's not here. We can't start the show without Emerald. And Gail goes, oh no, Emerald was supposed to do the big song number or whatever. And then like Kermit's like, you gotta do it. Someone's gotta do the big number. And then Gail's like, looks out the audience like, should I do it? And the audience like, fuck yeah! Like they're going
and like,
nuts.
While that's happening, aides are coming out with microphones and a big boa and other stuff to like, is this going to happen? Obviously. And she's like, I don't know. Should I do it? And she's like being dolled up for the whole number.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Kermit's like, well, if it's not you, who?
That's right. So lights go down. She does a little number. And then maybe there's like a part, like she's doing a number. She's getting everyone like going. She's singing and dancing. Maybe she goes out into the audience.
Yeah.
She finds Tom.
Yes. Oh, finds Tom.
She finds Tom. And Tom's like one of the few people sitting down, and he's just shaking his head, looking. He's like, I don't want to get involved in this. He's wearing a hat. She takes the hat off. Playfully.
There's a microphone under his hat.
Great idea. There's a microphone. He puts that down. He puts another hat on. Maybe it's a silly hat, like a bowler hat or something like that. Everyone laughs. She rolls her eyes. She takes that one off. Then he puts on another hat. Maybe they just keep getting sillier and sillier.
He puts on a hat that says Sue on it.
Yeah. It just gets like sillier and weirder. Then maybe at some point he puts on like a MAGA hat or something like that.
And then people boo.
People boo.
She goes, no, take that off, take it off, take it off.
Gail's like, Tom, what are you doing? And then maybe like he kind of like looks at the camera and smiles. And then there's like tape on it. And he tears it off. And it says like, Tom was right about everything.
Yeah. Or it says Make America Bake Again or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that.
Oh no. It says Make America Great Again, like cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone cheers. And then Tom, to your microphone point, looks at the camera, and then he's kind of like, what's his song? He's like, if you're
Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. It could be like, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 cardamoms, but a Kish ain't one.
And then Kish comes out from the ceiling.
Yes.
As the music starts of the guitar riff and everything in that song, and she's just rolling down like Owen Hart, but safely.
Yeah,
comes all the way from the rafters all the way down to the stage.
And she's fucking rocking out on the guitar. Yeah. Who knows if she's playing or not? Doesn't matter. She looks cool as hell, and the guitar is awesome.
Move those two backdrops that just show the repeat of what's happening on stage to the side. Firework displays like WWE start happening.
Yes. And then here's my only last pitch to this. This is already like amazing. People are fucking losing their minds.
Yeah, people love this.
Maybe I want you to let me know what combination is better. So he's doing 99 Problems, Cardamoms. I think there's a space here to do some parody of Crazy in Love. Now, should it be Gail and Tom, or should like from the ceiling or from below, should Padma come out and they do Crazy in Love together?
Padma's gotta come out.
Yeah.
Padma,
that's the big
no one knows Padma's here, and it has to be from the bottom because it's the symbolism, right? Of like, you thought she was down and out, but now she's back on top. I love that, because then it's like you can turn the house lights down and Smoke Machine comes in. And here it comes, and like you just see the figure, you don't see her face. And then as soon as she's at the top, lights on, you see her face in the smoke, and people like losing their minds, like, oh my God, Padma's here.
Yeah, and then that riff goes, and like Kish is playing that, Kristen's playing that. Dun,
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
So made the show better.
Just end on
Easy.
that musical number. Seems really simple. All you need
Super
is
simple.
Kermit the Frog and Gail and Tom, Kristen
And a pyrotechnics and
pyrotechnics and their ability to pull this off.
choreography. Yeah.
There you
So
go.
that's it.
Punched up. We made it better. So everyone, watch out in 2027 when the James Beard Awards hits YouTube in June. Look and see if they have our ideas, because they took our ones from last year.
So there it is.
We did it.
All right. Now that we are leaning hard into an hour plus long episode, let's move on to Chefs I Prepared for You. This is a segment we do every week where we talk about what we had for dinner last night and only last night. And we present it as if we're presenting it to the judges on Top Chef. There will be a winner chosen by silent vote at the end. I will go first. Chefs, I prepared for you scrambled ground beef, like beef, sauteed ground beef and roasted sweet potatoes. That was my dinner. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Mediterranean blend of vegetables and ground beef was my dinner.
Okay. So
It had sweet potatoes in it.
And it had what was in this
Sweet potatoes, kale, chickpeas, red peppers.
Period. Okay. Were they
Period.
frozen and then you just like heat it on a stovetop or whatever?
Heck yeah, dog.
I get it.
They came in one of those frozen bags, and I cooked the bag.
I see it. I like it. How did you...
I forgot that I roasted a whole batch of sweet potatoes separately. That's for future meals.
Smart.
And I'm playing the rules correctly.
Okay. I guess one of many important questions. What percentage? It was ground beef, right?
93.7.
93.7. Gotcha.
93% fat, 7% lean.
That healthy, that when you cook stuff like that, baby, that's
didn't need any oil.
Yeah, no, it cooks itself. Your apartment smells like absolute garbage for weeks.
Yeah. I even put some beef tallow in there just to make sure.
Oh yeah, you made a soup.
I cooked it on a high heat, so it rendered a lot of the fat.
Yeah, have you ever cooked ground beef in a stock pot just because of the amount of liquid it's creating? Yeah. That rules. Did you then add the
ground beef confit?
Confit. Oh my gosh, I made a confit many years ago and it was worth it. If you like meat that like falls apart and is super greasy, did you put the vegetables inside with the meat and that's how you kind of heated them up?
Only in the bowl. I keep them separate and then I combine them after your boy weighs them out. Portion size.
That's what I was going to ask next. You weighed them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talking about 150 grams of vegetables and 5 ounces of protein meat. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Everyone out there, if you're not measuring your food and eating it every day, what are we even doing here?
What are we doing?
What are you doing with your life if you're not measuring the food that you eat?
I think I've mentioned this on the podcast, or maybe it was in conversation with other people, but I said, I think blindfolded, I could, by feel alone, put 4 or 5, 6 ounces of protein into something.
I love it.
And get it pretty close.
That's great. That's a skill. That's a talent. I was going to ask, like, what does... I think I struggle with serving sizes of vegetables and what the weight looks like. I never really weigh it.
So typically it's 85 grams, which is not a lot. That's like 3 spoonfuls, basically, like 3 like big spoons, maybe 2.5, depending on the size of the spoon. But it's not a lot. But I do 150 grams because I want more, which is like almost the same weight as 4 ounces.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds tasty. Did you like it?
Heck yeah, man. My first time buying that combination. I might return to it. It was just a way to switch up from just getting sweet potatoes and meat. I was trying to just change the flavor palette a little bit. And I got these new vegetable spices I've been trying to practice with and play around with. You know, you do the boring dishes, but then you have fun with the spice mixes.
Oh, absolutely. And had I done my boring pasta dish this week, I would talk about how I've been throwing olives, I've been throwing capers in there, I've been throwing all kinds of bullshit to try and make it taste just a little bit better. So I get it. With those kind of boring dishes, that's where you just get them down and then you start playing. You start being an artist with it. Chefs, I prepared for you the Green Goddess chicken salad sandwich.
Okay, this is otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
Green Goddess, what's in it?
Well, you got to make the mixture first. Now,
Okay.
there's the recipe. This is, of course, a New York Times recipe. Fans know that's what I do.
That's what I was going to ask. Okay.
That's of course what I do. The sauce, or I guess it's like the mixture that makes the Green Goddess part, is like a bunch of scallions, garlic, capers. You're supposed to put mint and dill in it. My wife doesn't like dill, so I didn't put that in there. And then I forgot to get mint. But parsley, what else? Avocado, lemon juice, vinegar, olive oil, and then salt and pepper.
Whew.
So
The whole dang pantry in there.
I know, man. It's one of these where it doesn't take long to put together, but you can I don't know how often you've done like mixes like this, which I call them like green kind of pesto like mixes. It's a fine line between making something that is very like herby and flavorful and something that tastes just like garlic. It happens very quick because in my mind, I'm like, when I cook with garlic, I put a bunch of garlic in there. I like my garlic. But when you're making the sauce, like you better, like if you put anything more than one, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
You're just eating garlic.
You just now made garlic.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You seasoned garlic.
And then you're trying to like balance it out with some acid. It is not working. This, I did not mess it up, but it was pretty good. And then you just mix that in with some pre-cooked chicken, which I did, and put it in a sandwich.
So pre-cooked chicken breast, thigh?
It was a whole chicken from the day before, so leftover chicken. And so I stripped, I guess, a chicken leg, part of a breast, and then just like part of some just all over that I'd shaved off.
Wow. Thank you for not segregating the meats. I appreciate that.
I put them all together.
I think that makes a better sandwich when you can get some dark meat that's going to have a little bit more juiciness into it, and you got some of that white meat. Best of both worlds. It's the black and white cookie for poultry,
which is everyone's favorite kind of cookie. Yeah, exactly. I like it too because it's like I'm a dark meat fan, but white.
Okay,
it's on the record now. But like mixing them together, I think you get the moist and you get the dry, and I think they balance each other out. You get a good bang for your buck. So it was good.
This is your first time making this?
Yeah, first time. It was so easy. So easy. Wow. Yeah.
Did your sous chef partake?
Absolutely not. But he ate the chick. Oh, he did help me make it. Oh, wait. Sous chef. The sous chef watched me.
Okay. The restaurant manager
managed me and did help. He did help put some stuff in there. Did a little bit of chopping, pulling things off the stems, and then didn't want to eat it. Was very interested in it. Smelled a lot of what was going on. And then he just ate plain chicken, which I was like, respect.
Did what a restaurant manager does. Says, no, I don't eat my own supply.
I don't eat this. I don't eat this. This is for you people.
Yeah. I won't. I would never eat here.
When I come here, I get my meal that I want. The chef makes me my meal. You guys eat what's on the menu. Yeah. Okay. It's a different situation.
All right. Floor's closed. And now it's time to silently choose who will decide who is the winner. I have Brian's vote that he mailed to me through DHL, and then DHL gave it over to UPS, and then UPS gave it to USPS. Okay. Reeves, you are number 1 on my screen. I am number 2. And then I will then tell you what Brian's decision was. So again, you're number 1, I'm number 2. We will silently vote now. Okay. And then I also know that Brian mailed in this number. And so the next person to speak will decide who won Chefs I Prepared for You this week.
We are getting rid of mail-in voting. I got to go with Brian.
Yeah.
I don't know what he had, but I'm going with whatever Brian had. I think that's safe.
And that makes sense because he's still in his commander's palace. We'll be right back after this. Pod Chef. Okay, Reeves. Season 11, Episode 3, Commander's Palace. Walk us through it. Oh,
Let's do it.
Double elimination episode?
Can you believe it? This is a double E episode. They get rid of someone super early. So season 11, episode 3, this original air date is October 16th, 2013. So we open on the chefs debriefing Jason's elimination. Of course, Jason was surfer guy looking Jason. And Nick is like just absolutely crushed. He is so sad. He's just like looking at the ground. He's shaking his head. And then like Brett's like trying to diagnose and make sense out of it. He's like,
it's not what you need right now.
Yeah. He's like, what I think happened was like, we didn't have a leader. He's like, no one was leading. And then like Nick perks up. He was like, you didn't taste his fucking dish. You didn't even taste his dish. You didn't taste anyone's dish. And he was like, yeah, I guess I didn't. I don't know. Like he went home. I don't know what to tell you. So you're getting a little bit of a taste of what Nick is about and what Nick is like. So next day, chefs wake up talking to their family. Brett is shadowboxing with dumbbells. Very dangerous. The chefs head to the Top Chef kitchen where they are met by Padma and Emerald and guest judge Dana Cohen.
Hey, Dana, thanks for showing up.
Thanks for coming. And we've seen her before, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I feel like I see her a lot and stuff. So she's been here before. She's a real hard ass. And just like this quickfire / elimination quickfire shows us, she's got a lot of pet peeves in the cooking world.
And when she tells you flat out, one of them is kale salad, take that into account.
Yeah. So Dana said, don't do a kale salad. But what if I did just like a little bit of a kale salad?
Well, it's also, Dana said, don't do crispy kale or kale salad. And what if I do kind of both?
Yeah. What if I like make the kale crispy
and then I kind of shred it into a salad.
Make it a salad, but it's just a little kale salad.
It's tiny.
It's so small.
Super tiny kale salad.
It's just a baby.
It's baby kale.
That's Brett. Brett had a really rough episode. He ate shit in the quickfire and didn't get eliminated, and then got his ass eliminated in the elimination challenge. So the elimination challenge here, which again, someone's going home. Sorry, it's a quickfire. Someone is going home in the quickfire. Feels like a double elimination challenge.
Yeah.
So in the Top Chef kitchen, they're challenged with creating a dish that reinvents a popular food trend that Dana hates, which are all things that I like. Things like putting eggs on stuff, kale, bacon, and smoked foods. She hates them. And like basically every chef is like, we like these things.
Yeah. I also was listening to those and I was like, well, I think smoking's never going to go out of fashion. It's literally barbecue. And then eggs on things. I mean, I kind of like a little egg on a burger or a breakfast sandwich. Like, if you're doing deviled eggs on things, I'd be like, okay, this doesn't belong everywhere. This just can't go everywhere.
Yeah. But I mean, who, other than Dana, who is complaining when they get a dish and they find out an egg's on it? Like, most of the time you're like, yeah, an egg, nice. Get a little egg too.
All
Great.
right. Got a little egg on here. I would, though, like to meet that person, though, who is like, yeah, can I get the manager?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Just get the manager.
Is there something wrong with your food?
I ordered a bacon cheeseburger, and nowhere on the menu does it say it comes with a gosh darn sunny side up egg on the top of it. That's what.
Well, we thought we would just put an egg on top of the cheeseburger because people like eggs, so just a little something extra. Normally we charge for it, but we just thought we'd give you a little something extra.
Oh, okay. Grabs egg, puts it on his face. This is what you wanted, right? Egg on my face. This is what you wanted, right? You look stupid, right?
Well, sir,
stripping all over the place. I hope you're happy.
Sir, please let go of my hand, sir. Please release me.
No, you wanted to put me in this position, so now you're going to give me a yolky handshake, okay? That's your mistake you're feeling.
So that's what happened to Dana, I guess.
Yeah, she wants to get rid of eggs now.
Yeah, she hates eggs. We see a lot of people smoking. They're smoking out, bro.
Michael's smoking like shit out of something, and then he goes, yeah, let me cover this up. Sorry, didn't think about that.
Yeah, everyone's like eyes are watering. They're like, oh, it's like, whoops. Stephanie, she's got bacon. She's making candied bacon, smart. And then she's making pasta. She's making a fucking full pasta in 30 minutes. Damn, dude.
I mean, I think that's one of those skills that you've been doing pasta enough that you probably can crank out pasta in 30 minutes. I don't think I could do it. It would take me forever. It'd take me 30 minutes to roll out the dough.
Well,
like,
yeah. And I mean, I thought that the dough should rest for at least, but I guess like if she made it really quick, I think you can rest it for 20 minutes and it's fine.
I don't even think she's resting it. I think she's made it and cooked it.
She just did it. Yeah. And I know when she comes back, and she goes very deep when she comes back to Top Chef in the All-Star season, I'm pretty sure she makes some pasta dishes and they like blow their minds. So she's a good pasta cook.
There you go.
So yeah, Aaron is doing a crispy kale with some mirin sauce, and he very quickly is like, oh, I overdressed this. He's like, and it's too salty. It's definitely too salty. The judges are definitely going to know I fucked this up. You can kind of see it in his eyes. And it's like, what are you going to do? You make the salad again? I don't know what you're going to do, buddy.
He was dead set on making the salad.
Yeah. Yeah. And he made fried kale dredged in soy, mirin, and rice vinegar and yuzu sauce. And it was definitely dredged. So tasting here, Shirley made a broken rice congee, and they loved it. They loved the egg. I like this from Shirley. She's like, I know when Padna likes something like a dish when she tries it. I can always tell that she likes it when she eats it a lot.
Then she picks it up and eats it more.
She's like, she'll pick it up and eat more of it. I'm like, yeah.
Which,
it's good. Yeah. Good tell.
That's
yeah.
kind of what everyone does when they like a dish.
I guess it is like if she's eating a ton of dishes, maybe she's normally only eating like one bite or whatever.
And puts it down.
Yeah. But it is funny to think of Padma just being like, like eating over
it's like
and over
holding
again.
it like, so what'd you do with it? Oh,
yeah, just like she's taking it to like another person, like chef's table, still eating it. The producer's
Did you
like,
try
please
this?
put it down. She's like,
did you try their thing?
This is so good. It's free. They just gave it to me.
Yeah.
I was just over at another chef's table and they gave me this and it's so good.
Have you had it?
You want to try it? It's good. I don't know
Try
what this is. This looks like a salad.
Did you make a kale salad? Because it doesn't look as good as this.
It does not look good. You should have put an egg on this kale salad. That would have made it better.
Did you put bacon in the scale salad?
Can you put some bacon? I think there's some bacon over there.
There's candied bacon over there. It was very good.
Michael, who is one of the local New Orleans chefs, he doesn't want to tell the judges what he picked or like what he was given because they did a knife pull to do it, and he was like, "Can you guys guess what my choice was?" And he's like explaining his dish, and he's like, "So I smoked this. Oops." I guess I told you. And I can't tell
Secrets out.
if it was a joke or not, or if it was an honest mistake. He's like, ha, I'm just playing. It smokes
I think it was an actual honest mistake. I think he was trying to be cute and he fumbled it.
Because it really, the read is really like, he's like, and so then I took it out and then I smoked it. And he's like, oops.
Make eye contact with me.
Did I do that? You're supposed to guess it. No, I'm just playing. You want to eat that? It's good, right?
You want to eat that? Hey, girl, you want to eat that?
So judging here on top, Nina, she made like a little teeny tiny Scotch egg. It was like the size of a quarter. And there was a lot of flavor in just like the teeny tiny little egg. Shirley made that homey rice congee dish, which is like a masterpiece. And then Stephanie did the pasta, and they liked it. They're like, I can't believe you did something so complex and made it work. In the end, Shirley wins. She's got immunity. She's happy about it. On the bottom, our friend Brett, and literally their critique is, we told you not to do this and you did it. Why did you do that? We told you not to do it. Don't do it. And then you did it. Now you're on the bottom. And Brett's like, but it was just
like a tiny bit of kale.
It was like a little bit of a kale salad though. Okay. So
did you like the taste of it?
What was the challenge again?
Got Seeger in his back pocket. What was the challenge again? Just walk me through it.
I think at some point, maybe I'll do this when I'm like feeling like I'm an insane person and want to clip something, is a montage of funny audio clips. And that one from Seeger is up there for me. What was the challenge again? So angry. This is just so passive aggressive. Also, Aaron, because he just overdressed and salted his salad, and then Lewis, not enough smokiness on the trout. They were looking for it, they couldn't find it. And in the end, Aaron gets eliminated.
And he's not getting a clip. Because when you get eliminated in the quickfire, you don't get a clip.
No clip.
You get a clip when you get eliminated in the elimination challenge.
Yeah.
If you were smart, you'd never go home in the quickfire, dog.
Don't ever. That's your first mistake, going home in the quickfire.
That's your first mistake.
You're not supposed to go home there. You're supposed to go home in the elimination challenge.
That's why it's called elimination challenge.
This is a good opportunity for someone to pull a Seeger. Aaron probably could have done that here.
Yeah.
What was the challenge again?
Yeah.
Is it quickfire?
So it's called a quickfire. It's not called an elimination. Got it. Okay.
Okay, got it. So then they're different, right?
So then what is the elimination challenge for?
Can I see the rules?
If I'm eliminated. Huh. Okay. So you guys can just change the rules whenever you want. Okay. Convenient.
Okay, fuck me then. Whatever. We will hear where is he now later. But then they immediately go into this elimination challenge. And the elimination challenge here is they have to replicate classic dishes from the classic beloved restaurant in New Orleans, the Commander's Palace, straight from their menu. So
established in 1893.
Wow. It's been around for a long time. So long that when the judges go to eat during the elimination challenge, they are greeted by some women that said, previously men would come here to sleep with, I think, prostitutes. I think that's what they were saying. Hard to decipher that Southern communication. Always hard to follow. So the chefs head over to the restaurant to eat some of the dishes, and then they're assigned dishes based on groupings. So there's the dessert, the strawberry trio, the veal chop, and I'm going to try to pronounce this, chapatulas.
Let's go with that.
Veal chapatulas.
Chupatulas.
Chapatulas. The wording on it does look like a dinosaur of some kind. There's a black skillet seared trout and then a shrimp and tasso. So those are the dishes. You're in groupings there to cook those. So, and maybe I missed this. They're all cooking their own. They're all doing it, right? But they're just within a team and they're cooking their own dish.
Yes, they're supposed to. While they're reimagining or trying to recreate the dish that they had.
Yes.
It was kind of confusing to me.
It was, because it feels like it's a team challenge, but it's not really.
Not.
Yeah, it's just you're grouped together, you wear the same color, you're all working to figure it out together, but you're all being judged and creating your own dish.
It's weird.
A little confusing. Yeah, and Chef Jason will be reviewing every dish, so they'll do a side-by-side on what it currently looks like at the Commanders, and then like what they try to create to see which one looks better. So, talking about black skillet seared trout, there's like a blackening season they used. Nick brings it up. They try and create this from scratch, and that's basically what fucks them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I think it's like Carlos and Lewis, I think, try and create it from scratch, and it's not right. It also sounds like they never tried it. They just did it, and they're like, that looks right to me. And then everyone cooked with it.
Let's just go with that.
It looks good.
Let's go with that.
Looks blackened to me.
Looks great.
Yeah. And then
good job, everyone.
Put it on their trout. No one then tried any of the trouts. No one tasted anyone's food ever. They just put it out there, and everything was like dangerously underseasoned. Yeah, there's a fun clip. Shirley is on the veal team, and I guess that veal dish has like beets in it, and there's like a fun dish of her like running around being like, "Where are my beets? Where are my beets? Who stole my beets?" It turns out Patty took her beets. She's just like, "Don't ever drop my beets. You drop the beets outside in the club, not in here."
Not in here.
And then the strawberry trio, Steph, like you have to make a biscuit for that because it's like, there's like a cocktail in it. There's a biscuit, and then what is it? Beignet is the other one. So those are the three trios. And like the biscuits are hard to make. If you've never made one before, like that'd be hard.
Yeah, I think I've made one a long time ago in home ec, and that was the last time I tried one because I tried making it. I said, this is kind of difficult.
Holy shit.
I ain't got that kind of time,
ec?
dog. Yeah, I went to a very fancy school.
Wow.
And yeah, dog, I went to a very fancy school, dog.
They had home ec. Holy shit. We had archery at my school. Is that cool?
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I
We didn't have
remember
archery.
Doing archery, and then our gym teacher stopping us and then said, "Everyone huddle around." And then he was like, 9/11 is happening. Essentially. Not to call back something we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
But
Put the bows down. Put the bows down. Hey, guys. Hey, group. Hey, group. Circle up, yeah? I know there's no TVs out here, but something's going on in New York.
I mean, it kind of was that. It was like, I know you guys are unaware of anything because this is like the early 2000s. No one knows what's going on unless you're in front of a TV. And it was like something's going on there. But you guys still have to do archery. And so we're like, okay, I don't know what to do with that information. And then we all went home.
Yeah.
So, Stephanie's got to make the biscuit. It looks really hard. She says it might make her vomit. I like Stephanie. Stephanie's great TV. She's fun. One kind of interesting thing here, Nina, they're plating the shrimp dish, and Nina accidentally grabs Michael's plate instead of her plate to put the okra on it. And then he just starts throwing okra on the table, like on the serving table. He just starts throwing them versus on a plate. He's like, whatever, here you go. Here's your okra. Took my plate. So, judging here, the trial, like we talked about, underseasoned. Janine did the best job with it, but everyone else did terrible. Also, we see Nick yell at Brett for being in the way during plating. He does a little "get the fuck out of the way."
Yeah.
So we're seeing little bits and pieces of what Nick is.
The veneer is chipping a little bit.
Yeah.
They're kind of getting into the spirit of the competition, as it were, and the stress is starting to hit them. I mean, they just had an elimination quickfire. I think they're on edge a little bit in this kitchen.
Yeah, and he's distraught that his server friend has left him. So I don't think he knows how to behave.
Yeah.
The veal comes out. Patty did the best job. They're big on presentation here, and then like how your cook was. Shirley was a little overdone, but okay. And then Brett, they show the plate. His plate is like a train wreck. There's no sear on the meat at all. It's a super messy plate. They say the sauce is fine, but it was just like technically really bad. Oh, by the way, the brow, Hugh is there. And as they're complaining about the sear on the veal, Hugh stands up for the chefs and was like, "Hey, I mean, they got like 30 minutes. How could you do that, that quickly?" And then Tom was like, "Yeah, well, I could do it." And he was like, "Why don't you go back there right now and make some dishes?" Tom was like, "Yeah, fine. No, I'll go back right now. Let's go. I'm going right now. I'm going to get up and go right now. Cook the dishes. Look at me go." Doesn't leave his seat. They love the strawberry shortcake. That's their favorite dish. Overall, everyone did a good job with it. Justin does a great job with the beignets. Professional quality. He's from New Orleans. He knows what he's doing. So that's the story there. Also Dana calls herself a whipped cream whore. And you could tell the table doesn't.
I forgot about that.
The table knows, and Tom especially has sniffed out like there is a joke here, but I could tell he couldn't put it together. I get it. Sometimes it's like you hear stuff like that and you're like, there is a joke. I don't know how to, I'm not quick enough to formulate it though. And in the amount of time that I watched the episode to now, I haven't thought about it. So I haven't come up with anything, but fans, think of what is a nice wording of a joke to follow someone calling themselves a whipped cream whore.
I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you can leave a
I'm
comment.
not
Please leave us a 5-star review. We would really like one. Do it on the podcast app if you can. Or comment. Comment on Spotify. Put a comment on
YouTube.
Spotify. Or YouTube. Yeah, go on the YouTube. Comment on that. Say this was fun. Good job, guys. Fun job. I'm having a good time listening to the episode.
Say anything so I know you're there.
Yeah. And it's okay if you want to be like, they're better when Brian's there. That's okay. It hurts my feelings, but that's okay. So judges table, the TV turns on, of course, and the judges just say exactly what they said while they were at the table. It's just now that the chefs get to hear it. All the chefs look depressed as hell. Even the ones that got positive comments, they look like they're about to jump off a bridge. On top, Stephanie, Justin, Nina. These are the best dishes. They came the closest to what the original dishes were. They're spread out in terms of what they made. Though Stephanie and Justin both made the strawberry trio. And Justin had something to prove here because the chef at the Commander beat him out for the James Beard Award. Topical. We were just talking about James Beard Award. And that's now his arch nemesis, and he wants that dude to eat shit and die.
And we know they're arch nemesis because he goes out of his way to say, not like we're getting a cup of coffee together.
Yeah, he's like, I know we are, but it's like not like we're going out. We're not going out, okay?
We're not hanging out.
Why does everyone keep saying we're hanging out? We're not hanging out.
Why you keep saying it looks like we're ship? Why are you trying to ship us?
Why are you trying to do? You're pushing us away. Yeah, I like him a lot.
As a friend.
As a friend, and he doesn't feel the same way. I try to hang out with him. He doesn't want to hang out with me.
Bringing it up.
Everyone's ruining our friendship. It could have been more. You ruined it. We could have been James Beard Award winners together.
Jeez, please.
So Justin wins. Good for Justin. He's on top. Hometown winner. On the bottom, Brett, Carlos, Lewis, kind of what we thought here. Carlos, before he goes out, he's like, I already packed all of my bags. He said, I put all my belongings together. I shipped everything back home because I just knew today I was going to go home. Again, everything was underseasoned. Tom flips out about people not tasting their food before it goes out. That's a big pet peeve for him. It is weird that they did that. And then Carlos's fish was like too blackened. And he knew it, but he didn't want to lose the crust. And in the end, our friend Brett is eliminated.
Gonna let it play.
Chefs, today's challenge was to precisely recreate those classic, iconic Commander's Palace dishes. Each of the mistakes that you made were just sort of basic cooking mistakes that had really nothing to do with recreating those dishes. Lewis, you gave us a dish that was bland, the fish wasn't cooked correctly. Carlos, you compounded the problem by over-searing your dish and burning the spices. Brett, real issue was time management. Meat wasn't seared right and it was overcooked. Unfortunately, one of you are going home. Bottle?
Brett.
Yeah.
Please pack your knives and go.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate being here.
Present? Oh, wait. No. Okay, fine.
That was the right choice. There were too many mistakes on that.
Huh?
Poor time management.
Yes, Padma? Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
This-
Yeah.
No!
See ya.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Honestly, I wasn't happy with it. They weren't Top Chef plates. And
No,
the
it's
decision
cool.
they made
I shouldn't be
exactly
here.
what it should be. You know, I accept.
I'll
it,
head
you
out.
know, so.
Yeah.
Thanks a
You
lot.
guys are like way better.
I got to see New Orleans. I got to eat at Commander's Palace, cook in the kitchen. I got to meet famous chefs. Am I disappointed with where I'm finishing? Of course. But at the same time, what I put on a plate, I didn't deserve to stay. And I understand that.
See ya. At this particular moment, I'm between jobs and I don't know what's going to happen to me.
Well, what happened to him, Reeves?
That's pretty ominous, right? He sounds like he
Yeah.
like owes some people some money back home. He's like,
And that's why he went on the show, to win some money.
God, I don't
Pay
know
off some
what's going to
debts.
happen to me when I get back home. They don't know where I am, but now when I go back home, they'll know where I am. They know where my house is.
He kept giving people hugs like, hey, man, live life to its fullest, you know? Love
Right.
your life. Love what you're doing. Really, just really hold on to every moment. Every moment's precious. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys don't know how special this was. So
Can I get a
I'll
couple of
see y'all on the
dollars?
other side. What do you mean you'll see us on the other side? You guys got like $10, $15 to spare?
So where are they now? Brett, he recently posted on Twitter, Jets still making the playoffs, or are they just contenders? This was from
I like this
October
guy.
2019.
I like this guy. Posted that right before the pandemic, and then
yeah.
it was gone.
No, maybe there's more things he's posted, but I'm not going to sign up for that thing. So, and as of 2021, he may have been cooking for Noel's Catering, in Miami. Hard to tell what's going on with Brett. He does have an Instagram, or there's an Instagram with his name on it. I don't know if it's his or not. And the most recent video is a vertical kind of wrong-sided video of someone playing pickleball. So,
Perfect.
big ups to Brett. Hopefully he paid off those loans that, he didn't have the money for initially, and that's why he didn't want to go back home. Who knows what he's up to. And then Aaron, doing a little bit better, beat Bobby Flay back in 2019 again.
Take that, Bobby.
And he's the executive chef at Dearborn, which is a restaurant in Chicago. It's like an American tavern kind of thing. Seems pretty good. Tavern food, not bad. And his Instagram photo is of him. His profile photo is of him throwing a medicine ball against a wall with his shirt off. So he's discovered fitness. So, good for him.
All right. Well, that about does it for season 11, episode 3, Commander's Palace. We're going to keep it rocking. I think next week Eddie Wang shows up. Let's pack our knives and go.